Hey guys, Dummy24 here, and welcome to another live commentary. This one is in my Panther. I'm also going to switch up into the Ferdinand as well. I have a couple questions that I'd like to ask you guys before I get into the talking about the tanks and everything. First, I have a pretty cool idea for a couple different series that I want to do, but the problem is I need to talk over some slides in order to do it, or slides or pictures or whatever you want to call them. And Windows Movie Maker limits me to about 30 seconds per slide. So that's a problem because I'm going to be talking for more than 30 seconds per slide. So if you guys know how to know how I can talk for longer than that per slide, that would be great. Come on. Because I think it's going to be really cool and really helpful for you guys, and I'm really looking forward to doing these series, but the problem is I just don't know how to discuss this stuff in a slide and not be limited to 30 seconds. Now if that means I have to use a different program than Windows Movie Maker, that's fine. I don't really care. Just let me know, please, of a better program, preferably a free one, because Lord knows the YouTube game is not making me any money. So please post that down in the comments if you know how to do that. If you know a video that will tell me how to do that, please post it down in the comments and point me in the right direction. I appreciate it. And second, let me know what you guys think about these videos, just in general. Do you like them? Are they beneficial? You know, is there something I could be doing better? Is the quality of them good? You know, just post that kind of stuff down in the comments too. I'd appreciate it, just to kind of get an idea of what I need to improve on, what you guys are looking for, what you guys don't want. Obviously, I can't do everything everybody asks for, because then I get nothing done. But some suggestions are beneficial, and I'll try to implement them. So please, post that down in the comments. Because while to me, I'm getting a ton of views on different things, it's like a ton of views to me it's like 5 views. You know what I mean? It's like nickel and dime views for other people that are getting like 1,000 and have like 20,000 subscribers and 1.5 million views and all that kind of jazz. So let me know what I could be doing better, and I appreciate it. And like I said, let me know about how to talk over a picture or a slide and make a video out of it in Windows Movie Maker, but being able to talk on one slide for longer than 30 seconds. So those are the two things that I'd really appreciate if someone could add some input in and all that kind of stuff. Moving on from that, yeah, I'm just gonna cap here because I need the XP in order to try to level this thing up. I have everything unlocked for this except for the second turret, and in order to get the second turret I need like 5,000 more XP or something. And the problem is I have the guns that you get with the second turret already unlocked, but without that turret I can't put the guns on. So I'm just limited to this. I think it's got like 135 damage and like, yeah, not even 200 pen, 135 damage. So I got this kind of crappy gun on this tank. So, but I mean, it is what it is. But that's where I got the Panther II, and this is, I've been playing with it for about a week now, and it seems like it's alright. It seems like kind of fun. It's a lot faster than the other Panther. It has a lot better maneuverability. But as far as the gun goes, I am really disappointed with the guns on it, because it's basically all the guns I've already had. So, to me it's kind of like, whatever. See, let's see here as we go into research. See, I need this turret in order to get the long 88. I think it's the long 88. No, this is the long 88. So I need this turret in order to get the long 88, which I already have unlocked. And that'll be a lot better. And I have a 1,500 more XP to go. But everything else is fully unlocked. I got this at the 2-year anniversary event for half off. And got the upgraded crew in there, put the big crew in. Put a Improve vents on it. Yeah, that's pretty much where she stands. I don't put the better radio in there because I really just don't care. And I also picked up the Ferd. If you didn't see my recent video, my Becoming a Better Tanker episode 7 had the Ferd in it. I picked this up also. I got everything in this except for the best gun on it. And I have 59,000 more XP to go, so it's going to take me a while. Let's see, I'll get into a game with this bad boy. Now, the Ferd, a lot of people really love this thing. Right now, it's kind of because I don't have that good gun on it. I mean, it's got decent speed. It's got decent damage for this gun. It's the 105. I think it's like 200 pen, 320 damage, yeah. So, it's pretty good, but to me, when you get in these higher tier games, because you're most likely going to be playing against high tier opponents now, with this gun, you got to get side shots with them. Because unless you pick a good spot to shoot them in the front, unless you aim pretty well, you're most likely just going to bounce. So, it is what it is. Side shots are doing a lot better with it. But as far as this tank goes, a little bit of the history of it. It was originally called the Ferd, or the Ferdinand, in World War II because it was designed by a guy named Ferdinand. But after it came out and was being used for a while, it became known as the Elephant. And I was talking to a friend of mine that's really big into World War II. I'm like, I got this new tank on there, on World Tanks. And it's called the Ferdinand, but man, that thing looks just like the Elephant. So I did a little research into it, and it is actually the same tank. The same tank destroyer, so go figure. These tanks were used primarily around 43 and onward. They came out mostly for the Battle of Kursk, and these things were just beasts. They basically were never destroyed. The only thing that happened to them was they had mechanical malfunctions and all that kind of stuff, and the tank crews would just abandon them. A dead tank or a tank that's not moving and just is no good. You know what I mean? So they just like, screw this, got out of it and took off. As far as moving these things goes, these things are just huge. I mean, you just look at it, you can see that's a big frickin' tank. And the Germans didn't even have a... Come on. The Germans didn't have a tank big enough to... Oh, that was a good one. The Germans didn't have a tank big enough to haul these things. Because they were just such a big hunk of metal, you know what I mean? So they would just leave them there. I think there's two surviving tanks left in the world. One in the US and another in Russia, I believe. But these things, it figures. Frickin' artillery. And I hate arty. Yep. 152. Go figure. The only other thing is no other tanks could really penetrate these bad boys, and no other tanks could really destroy them. Except for the ISU 152, so it's only fitting that I get destroyed by one of them. Let's see if I get into another Panther II game. I probably shouldn't have been anywhere near the front with that bad boy, but it is what it is. But yeah, the ISU 152, when I was doing my research, it actually turns out the ISU 152 was pretty much the only Soviet tank that could knock a Panther, a Tiger, and I think the Ferdinand out. Most of the other tanks had to get around the sides of it or get behind those tanks in order to knock them out. But, just a little tidbit of ancient history for you. As far as this Panther II goes, I'm kind of liking it. Like I said, it's got a little more faster maneuverability and everything, but it's just disappointing. I mean, why don't they put a better gun on these things? I mean, I get it, the sloping and although I think the silhouette of this thing is the exact same, except maybe the side skirts. But I mean, I get it. You increase the speed, you increase the angle, increase the maneuverability, but yet you don't really do anything with the guns. The only difference with the gun is the regular or the original Panther had the long 75 on it, which was just which is a beast on this game. You could just sit back there and machine gun them, and you have crazy accuracy. This thing could put on the long 88. That's it. And the long 88's got 203 pen and I think 220 damage or something like that. But you've already, excuse me, you've already got that with the Tigers. If I'm not mistaken, the Tier 7 Tigers already got that. The Tier 8 VK 4502 has that, and the 105, which is, I think, in my opinion, the 105 is kind of garbage for being a 105 gun. You know what I mean? But whatever, it is what it is. I think the devs kind of screwed the Germans over in this game. To me, this thing should be the original Panther. The original Panther was known for being this. I guess if you were an Allied soldier or an Allied tank or whatever, and you saw a Panther or a Tiger out on the field, you were more worried about the Panther than you were about the Tiger, because the Panthers were that good. They're a lot faster. Oh, that figures. You can start getting shot on the side. They were a lot faster, much better maneuverability. The guns were really good on them. They were just a better overall tank than the Tiger. But for some reason on this game, the thing sucks. So, go figure. See if I can't get a little hidden here. Be nice if I got a little bit of help here. This is the one thing I don't like about this map is everybody loves to just sit on this hill, and everybody on the opposite team just sits on this hill. Nobody comes out to do any fighting down in the middle, for the most part. Obviously, there's exceptions that prove the rule, but I don't think I can get a shot on that guy. Well, yeah, screw it.
Penetration.
I'm gonna be dead here in a heartbeat.
Enemy is hit.
Oh, as soon as that Yog Tiger gets around the corner, I'm.
Penetration. One of our tracks is gone.
Yeah, there's the low getting a shot on me.
Vehicle
Yeah.
destroyed.
Yep. See, that's the one thing. If you go out like I do, like that, and you don't have anybody to back you up, you might as well just call it right then and there. And that one's still in the other game. So, well, with that, you know what? I'm gonna call it right there for this episode. Please, like I said, let me know down in the comments if you know a better program than Windows Movie Maker. If you know of how to make a video where I can talk over the slides, and I can do that for like longer than 30 seconds in Windows Movie Maker, that'd be fantastic. And finally, let me know like what I could be doing better with these videos and all that kind of jazz, because I'd appreciate the input. A lot of you guys are saying positive things. I haven't had any negativity for the most part yet, so I appreciate that. But you guys have come in and messaged me in the game and everything and said, hey, you know, liking the videos, when's the next one coming out and everything, and I appreciate that. Continue to do that. You know, I might not be able to get to you right away or whatever, but if you keep coming on and saying hi, I guarantee I'll get back to you. I'm not that kind of person that's suddenly too busy to say hi to their, you know, viewers on YouTube, because they're just so big and they have so many better things to do than to just take 2 seconds and say hey to you. But at least I'm not that way yet anyway, but I don't think I'm going to get there. But anyway, please let me know those things, and like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.